Hello and welcome to a special edition of Athletes Corner Championship edition from the 46th Annual Lynn Elementary Basketball Tournament. And we got Aborn here, the champs. The ladies are here. How are y'all doing, ladies?
Excellent.
Good.
Okay. Before we get started, I'm going to pass the mic. I want everybody to introduce themselves, say your first and last name, all right?
My name's Ari Saf. My name is Naya Gonzalez.
My name is Isabel Candaras.
My name is Isabella Aloisi.
My name is Maya Vasquez.
My name is Deandra Reeves.
My name is Adrina Moreno.
My name is Samantha Tejeda.
My name is Esme George.
My name is Samara Jimenez.
My name is Tanya Di Robertis.
My name is Sophia Zaccanini.
That's a bad coach back there.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Hennessy.
And I'm Mrs. Sheehan.
All right, so your girls are champions.
They are.
What was the feeling like when it was all over? Because it's a long couple of weeks, that elementary tournament. But what was the feeling like when it was
It's definitely
over?
a long road. It was awesome. I mean, they were ecstatic. We don't have a gym, so to come as far as they did was incredible. They play awesome defense. They know not to let go of that ball till the whistle blows, and they got better and better throughout the season with that. I'm so proud of them.
Yeah, and basketball is such a process, like from the first game to the last game, especially when you start at a young age because you're still learning. The teaching process of it, just the fundamental sounds. How was that? How were they able to grasp everything that you were trying to get them to do?
So again, it's a little tough without a gym to consistently practice at. Some of them, it's the first time they've picked up a ball. So they have some great athletes in our city, especially some of these girls, and I try to schedule 2 or 3 even games a week so that those are their practices during the regular season.
Right.
And that's how we get better at our offense, being able to actually shoot at a net. Our PTO did buy us a hoop for Outback, but everyone has to use it, so we don't have a ton of time with that.
Right.
Yeah, they're getting better and better. So.
And just to see them just being involved at a young age, because that's where it starts, when the interest picks up at a young age. When you get older, kind of, you're just figuring things out at this point.
Absolutely.
But how important is that, just like these extracurricular activities? Because we learned at a young age that's pretty much an important aspect of school, those extracurricular activities.
100%, and I always encourage these girls to, next year in middle school, try out. If you don't make it, try out again the next year. It'd be great to see some more programs for these girls to play basketball in Lynn. It's not a lot of opportunity anymore, but I think it's starting to grow.
Yeah.
Watching Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, definitely. 46 years this thing has been running, and it seems like each year, the championship weekend, it's just a full house in there. Because even I wasn't there this year, but I saw from the highlights it was another packed gym. What confidence does that give to the players, or just energy does that give to the players when there's so many people there just to watch?
Yeah, so the first game of the playoffs was tough. I could tell the nerves, the shots weren't going in, they were scared. So at halftime I said, okay, we've played a half, get them out, get all the jiggles out, we're ready to play like we know how to play. But by the last game, we had our mascot there, we had all kinds of parents and staff coming to watch us, and I think that helped for sure, cheering them on.
Okay, ladies, any of y'all could answer, what was the hardest part about this season, about getting to the championship? We'll go here first, and we'll pass it over. You got to talk into the mic. You just had your hand up. There you go.
Who wants to talk?
You forgot? You forgot what you were going to say?
Nice and loud.
Make sure you speak up.
The hardest part of the season was when we were practicing. I couldn't really shoot, so I kind of got on my nerves.
Okay. You got better? The shooting got better?
Yeah, I did.
All right. Practice makes perfect, right? You remember that? Okay. We're gonna get the mic back over here.
Everybody's gonna have to speak up a lot more. Everybody's
Nice
way
loud.
too low. We can't hear anything.
The hardest part was when I never have played basketball before.
Okay. This was your first year playing basketball. What made you decide to play basketball this year?
I just wanted to try it out and see if I was good at it.
And how did you like it?
I liked it. I think I'm gonna try to keep doing it.
Okay, that's great. That's great. We need more like you. Need more like you. Anybody else want to answer? What was the best part of the season? Mine is the championship. What was the best part? Okay, well, everybody got answers. We'll start here, then we'll make our way around.
The best part is that we won a lot of games.
Yeah.
always fun to
Yeah,
win,
that
right?
always good to win.
The best part was winning championship.
I agree.
The best part was learning how to play.
Okay.
The best part was celebrating when we won with all my friends.
Okay. Pass it back. Pass it back here.
For me, I'd probably say the best part is making it to the champion round because last year we didn't even come close to it.
Okay. Progress. Pass it down. Pass it down.
I would say the best part was definitely learning a new extracurriculum activity and being better at a new sport that I've never tried before.
Anybody else? Go ahead.
The best part of the season was when we won the championship and knowing that we didn't even have a gym to practice in.
Okay. Coach, what was the best part for you? What was the best part for the coaches?
Honestly, this is like such a great group of girls, just the sportsmanship in general. We lost a couple games along the way and they were upset, but they held their heads high. They listen to everything I say. They try different plays even during a game, which again is tough for these girls, but shaking hands nicely at the end of every game, just the great sportsmanship from Aborn is awesome.
Awesome, and winning is always fun.
Yep.
When you're winning, you're having fun.
Yep.
But ladies, congratulations on a great season.
Thank you.
Some of y'all will be back next year to try to do it again.
Absolutely.
Okay, definitely. We got more teams coming up. Up next, we got Callahan. So, ladies, thank you all.
Thank you so
Make sure
much.
to stick around because we're gonna take a big group photo after we're done. Alrighty. Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome. Callahan is out there. Can somebody tell them they could come in?
Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, it always does.
Thank you so much.
No problem at all. Yes.
All right, Callahan players, come in, please.
The sidewalk, the store, they can't close without skill.
Yeah, I know.
Can I lay my jacket right here?
Yes.
Hello. Come on.
Oh, God, only push to do. How are you?
I'm good. I'm all right.
Come on, you first things first, right? We're doing line, right? Come on.
Everybody come around. Everybody
Go
come.
first. You guys go first.
Make sure watch your step. Everybody come on. Come on. All right, we back with some more champions, and this time we have the Callahan girls with us. Coach, how are you doing today?
Good.
You good? Feeling good?
Feeling good.
All right, before we get into it, I need the girls to introduce themselves. Repeat myself. Move up. Don't be shy. There you go. Say your first and last name.
Hi, my name is Jerlyn Barco.
Nice and loud. There you go. Good job.
Hi, my name is Jerlyn Barco.
Good. Pass it. Good job.
My name is Devere Best.
She forgot her name.
My name is Heaven Best. Hi, my name is Juliana Parker.
Hi, my name's Juliana Fowler.
Hi, my name is Emily Santana.
You're fine.
Hi, my name is Kaylani Smith.
Hi, my name is Evelyn Perez. Hi, my name is Michelle Cawley.
All right, we got the ladies here. All right, Coach, how was the feeling when the season was over, your team won the championship, just overall, because it was a long couple weeks for the 46 tournament, but just how's the feeling for you just accomplishing that?
I was very excited. The girls played hard and they did a great job.
Yeah, definitely. What was something that you, from having them at the beginning when the season first started and to the end, what was their progression like in your eyes? What was the progression that you saw with them from each game?
Probably the defense. Mm-hmm. The defense was very good. Yeah. From the start, they played defense right away. Yeah. But everybody contributed in those tournament games. Yeah. Was that what you wanted the identity of the team to be? Kind of like our defense will lead the way, and then our offense will pick up at some point. At which point, where did you see that, you had something with them? Which point in the season did you see, okay, we got something good going on with the girls? I mean, they're playing really well. Was there a specific game, or was that just, you guys were just rolling with it? We were undefeated. Mm-hmm. So I think when we played Shoemaker, that was our toughest game as of then. Mm-hmm. And then, obviously, the championship game was the best game. Right. We did offensively, and then we battled defensively too.
Yeah, that's good here. All right, ladies, when did you ladies realize that you could have an undefeated season? At what point? Which game did you see that you guys are a really good team? Anyone can answer.
Jux.
Need the mic. Pass the mic down.
Talk.
Aborn.
Aborn? What was it about that game?
It was just so easy. Like, we just believed in ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Pass the mic down. Somebody else had another game.
I would say Jux.
Jewits, okay. Pass the mic down.
I would say probably Jux too.
Okay.
I would say Aborn.
Aborn, all right.
I would say Shoemaker because that was a good battle.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Shoemaker.
Lincoln Thompson.
Lincoln Thompson.
Shoemaker.
Jux.
All right. What was your favorite game? What was your favorite game, and why was it your favorite game? We on time constraint.
Yeah. Aborn was my favorite game.
Why?
Because it was kind of challenging a little bit.
All right. How were you able to overcome the challenge of that game?
Just believing.
Okay.
Jewits.
Why?
Because it was kind of hard at first point.
Okay. Yeah, you two was running up and down the court 100 miles per hour too. Right? They need to get y'all in track.
Lincoln Thompson because we believed in ourselves and it was challenging.
Okay. What about the game was challenging?
And when we were shooting in the basket, it kept going out and it didn't really go into. And
you started making shots.
Yeah.
Start out.
Yeah.
Everybody's got to talk louder.
Aborn because they had taller people, but we still did our defense pretty good.
The championship game was the best because then we all knew that we were undefeated and that we won.
Shoemaker because it's getting our blood pushing through and really challenging.
I think it was probably the championships game because I versed Sisson and my friend was in there, and so it was really exciting because I don't know, I just got to verse her and it wasn't about who win or lose. That's what I told her.
Okay.
I would also say the championship, which was against Sisson, because they were a tough battle since they were winning at first, but since we were starting to get more points, I started being more confident.
All right. Coach, for you? Well, I'll get back to you in a second. Hold up. Coach, what was your favorite game?
It's a tough between Shoemaker and the championship game. Okay. Shoemaker really battled us, and I didn't think we were going to win, but we pulled it off. And the championship game, because the defense was just incredible. All the girls, actually the Sisson game and the Shoemaker game, all the girls contributed and they did what I wanted them to do.
They listen. All right, back to you, young lady.
The championship was a very hard game because like I was starting to get sad when we didn't have that much points when like they were in the lead, and yeah, Sisson was really good.
All right, what did you guys do to kind of start scoring? What did you do offensively to start getting the ball to go in the basket?
Like we started making mistakes and people started getting on us.
Okay, so you used that energized you just to know what was going on. Okay, that's good. Lastly, because we got some more teams coming. Coach, how fun was it just coaching the young ladies and just teaching them about basketball and having them interested in playing? Because extracurricular activities is pretty important.
Right. I really enjoyed it. I played basketball as a kid. Wanted to show them. And the games they really showed in the games that they could play.
Yeah, all right, definitely. Well, ladies, congratulations on a great season. Congratulations on the championship. Parents, thank you for bringing them here. We really appreciate it. All right, we're going to get some more teams here, but make sure stick around because when we're done with everybody, we're going to take a big group picture. So make sure, don't leave yet, just stick around. All right, next group is coming up. Thank you, ladies, once again. All right.
Thank you.
All right, no problem. Yes. All right.
Okay, bro, Michelle's face is just in the green.
All right, we are back. We have the Ford Elementary girls who were the Division 1 girls champions. Welcome to our studio. How are you ladies doing? Good. All right. Before we get started, I need everyone to introduce themselves, first and last name, and remember, just a heads up, speak up to the mic. Just speak up. All right.
Good.
My name's LaShonda Villard.
All right. Y'all speak up a little more.
My name is Nydia Rojas.
My name is Marina Chen.
Just say your name.
My name is Stephanie Castro.
My name is Isabella Aguiar. My name is Kiara Ramos.
My name is Olivia Nagawa.
Guys are back.
My name is Elsa McKendall.
My name is Melisa Limes.
My name is Athena Moncuga.
My name is Mia Brito.
My name is Allison Solis.
My name is Victoria Herrera.
All right. And Coach.
Yes.
How are you doing?
I'm great. Couldn't be better.
How were you feeling when the final buzzer went off?
Don't even get me going. I'm almost tearing up right now. So proud. So happy.
Right.
Yeah, tearing up right now.
Yeah.
These girls worked so hard.
Yeah.
Earned every bit of it.
Yeah. Basketball teaches so much, and when you get players starting at a young age, you're teaching the fundamentals.
Look at me. Yeah.
And you're getting them to understand the game, but you also want them to have fun.
Absolutely,
while they're doing it. But how were you able to incorporate all that while teaching them the fundamentals and making sure they had fun?
Yeah, just showing up for practice, making practice fun, telling them the importance of teamwork, the importance of hard work, and at the end of the day, just let's have a good time, teach them teamwork, skills, so they can move on and decide if this is something that they want to do and get them interested in sports and teamwork and all that. Yeah.
How were you able to get that motivation? How were you able to find that motivation? Well,
being a teacher, and being able to see these girls during the day and, always keeping them motivated by saying, hey, don't forget this practice today. And just making sure that they understood that being part of a team is like a privilege, and it's something that they thrived on. They were just unbelievable. This team is the best team. I can't say enough about them.
I mean, they're the champs, so you have a right to say the best.
They worked really hard and earned every bit of it.
When did you start to realize that you have something going with the ladies?
So we started practicing right after Thanksgiving, and I thought, maybe we'll win a couple of games. We'll see. And if we don't win, it's okay. And when I saw them out there after, maybe like right after February break, Christmas break, when we had already started practice, saw them coming together, I thought, well, they're pretty good, They might be able to maybe pull something off here. But talking to them about, it's not the most important thing, focusing on one game at a time. And when they got to the tournament, I thought, okay, we'll win one game. We did. And then we won another game. And it just went on and on from there.
Yeah. What was the game, your favorite game of the entire season? Minus the championship game, but what was leading up to it?
Leading up to the game?
Yeah.
My favorite game? Probably the first tournament game, because their eyes were so wide when they came into the gym and they saw the lights and the people and how big the court was, and they were nervous. And they still they did their thing.
Definitely.
That was a great moment for me, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, ladies, what was the best part about this season? Everyone could answer this question if they want to, or some of y'all could answer, but what was the best part about this season besides winning the championship? I mean, what was something that you really enjoyed about this season? Want to take a crack at it? Let's pass the mic down.
What I liked about this, was that we had courage, and we were brave to get against the others. So.
All right. AKA you weren't scared.
It's good. Mia, did you want to talk?
My favorite part about this season was being able to share this moment with my friends, with my coach.
I'm so bad. So emotional all the time.
I loved how our coach was encouraging us the whole way through. She was motivating us. She always told us, if we lose or win this game, it's okay. You put your heart out into it. And I love how we all pulled through and we put a team effort. And we all just enjoyed our time, had fun with it.
Great job. Great answer.
I mean, in the championship game, what separated you ladies? What were you able to do to pull the lead and get that victory? Anybody want to answer that?
We're gonna have to stop for a moment. We have to fix the coach's mic. It's like
Oh.
1 sec.
Okay.
Did I do? I didn't touch it. I'm so emotional, girls. I can't. This is the best. Did the other coaches get emotional? Probably not.
No, you're the first. This is good TV.
Where is it? Oh, it's all the way here.
Oh,
no wonder why I kept hearing jiggling.
It's my game.
Okay. Now it should be okay.
Oh, God.
Yeah, just another minute, then we'll go with this one.
Okay. Pull it together.
No, we're almost done.
No, I'm saying me.
All right, going to camera 2. Okay.
All right, but back to my question. What did you ladies do in the championship game to create separation and make yourself able to win that game?
Focus, and we were practicing a lot. We were ready, and yeah.
All right. Anybody else? Pass it down. Make sure to speak up.
Nice and loud.
Yeah, nice and loud.
What I think is the teamwork, our passing, defense, offense, and the support on the sidelines. Even when you weren't in the game, we were always encouraging the people out there to keep going, to pass the ball. Yeah.
All right. One more.
What I was saying that we had so much courage that we also put all our hard work into it. So I think we deserve this. So yeah.
All right. Yes, you do deserve it. You are the champs. Congratulations on a great season. once again, ladies. You did it. Next year, back at it next year?
Back at it.
Another, try to repeat?
Right there, yeah.
All right.
Square one.
Back to
Right
square.
after Thanksgiving, right?
Yep. We're looking
Except
forward.
for some of these girls are moving on to middle school, and I hope they continue to drive and play and be on that middle school team.
Definitely. All right, that is the Ford Elementary girls basketball team, the Division I champions. Thank you, ladies, once again for coming on.
Good job,
And don't
girls.
leave yet because we're going to take a big group photo when we're done.
Oh, excellent.
With everybody.
Beautiful.
All right. All right, we are back. Bricket is in the house. How are you doing, Coach?
I'm doing great. Boys, how we doing?
Good. Before we get this started, we're going to have the boys introduce themselves. Please say your first and last name. Make sure to speak up. You can hold the mic.
Jimmy Delian Lopez.
All right, pass it down.
Corey Bingham. Charlie Chow. Christopher Corridor.
Speak up.
Justin Ohm. Daniel Enriquez.
Hi, Mom. David Nye.
Andrew Jimenez. Wilson Waters.
All right, you got some energy. You got some energy.
There you
Okay,
go.
Coach, your team was able to pull it off. How were you able to do that? How were you guys able to do it this year?
You know, we had a lot of fun this year, right, boys? We had a ton of fun. I think one thing that we really did well is we played great team basketball. We played really good defense. And the boys, you know, they put in a lot of work, and I think eventually that work just kind of started to show out. So.
Yeah. Did you get a sense of how good they would be when you guys first started after Thanksgiving with like practice and figuring out the team? When did you realize like you got a good group of kids right here?
Once the tournament started to come around in March, and we started playing at Marshall Middle School, which is where we practice, everything started to click together. And that's really when we started to lock in, and that's when I think the boys started to step up.
Yeah, it's such a long season too. The tournament it's such a long time. How was the focus? How were they able to stay focused each game and not let fatigue get the better of them?
I don't know. They just kept playing good team basketball, and I think that's what really carried us at the end. And that they had a lot of energy. Come on in, JL. Come on in, buddy. Come on in.
Mr. Late over here.
Yeah, hey, talk to the mic and say your name, buddy.
Introduce yourself. You forget your name?
Speaking of the mic.
What's your name?
My name is JL
Last name?
Hernandez.
Okay, nice to meet you, man.
This is such a new experience.
It's all good. It's all good. Long week, long couple weeks with the tournament, but they were able to do it. But what was the one thing that stood out the most about the team? Like, what was kind of their strength or the strong suit of the team that helped them make that run?
Teamwork, man. Teamwork makes the dream work. You know, we had more than 20 kids join the team this year, and that just kind of carried us. You know, we had a lot of energy. All right, see ya.
He's just moving. All right.
Yeah.
All right. For the players, what was the best part of this season? When did you guys know that you guys could be able to win the championship? All right. So, anyone y'all can answer. Take the mic. Speak up too.
So, when I noticed, it was like during the tournament.
Yeah.
Like where we had like good defense and like offense.
Yeah. Which game? Which game stood out the most out of all of them?
Fallon, finals.
Yeah.
We had the best defense against their big man.
Mm-hmm.
He was like 6 feet tall.
He was a big boy.
Big boy, yeah, really big boy.
Okay.
Really big.
Yeah.
Really big.
How were you? Did you guys use your speed to able to like neutralize them?
Yeah. Box him out. Yeah, we boxed him.
No.
Yeah.
Double team too, right?
Yeah.
These two double teamed.
What's the most exciting part about the season? Like minus the championship game, what's the most exciting part of the season, or exciting moment, or favorite moment of the season?
Corey, you look like you got an answer. You want to share something? No?
When we won the tournament.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, didn't you have a big game?
Yeah.
Had
really
like
did.
30 points or something like that?
Something
close
like
to
that,
it?
yeah.
I have 30 at 24.
I was trying to give you a little extra 6.
Yeah, I got.
Yeah.
6 more points.
How were you able to get all those points? What was going for you?
Shooting threes and making layups.
Shooting threes and making layups. For the rest of the guys, what game stood out? What game stood out?
Yeah.
Not that besides the championship game, what other games in the season that stood out for you all? Each one could answer.
Lynn Woods was the one that stood out to me because we came back at that one with a bunch of teamwork.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
Sorry, Daniel.
If you don't got a response, you can pass the mic.
One game that stood out to me this season was Cobbett because we were really close. We almost won. We almost made a comeback. It was like the last It was like
almost.
It was almost the last game of the season.
Okay.
One game that stood out to me was when we went against Washington. One of their players were really good. It was so close.
I think that was our first win, right, David?
Yeah, the game that stood out to me was the game against Hood. Because we scored like a lot of points, and they scored like 7 points only.
Oh, defense won that game.
Yeah.
Okay.
32.
The defense was on. Anybody else? Anybody else?
I think that the game that stood out to me, it was probably the first game of the tournament against Fallon because we were working really hard, but just we weren't used to that big kid because he was driving all the time and they wouldn't want to shoot the ball. They always give it to him.
That's basketball for you.
Wilson,
you have one? You have one? You have one? Okay. You have one? No?
One game that really stuck out to me was when we won against Lincoln Thompson.
Okay. Coach, just how proud are you of them?
Oh my God. They worked so hard and they really put in so much effort this year. Words can't describe how proud of. I mean, they should be like, we're all proud of it together because it was a whole group effort and we all put in a lot of work. They put in a ton of work, especially some of them would even practice extra nights a week, so they were really put in that grind, and words can't describe how proud I am of them because they really worked hard for it.
Definitely. So big congratulations once again to you all for doing it. Are we running it back next year?
Oh yeah, we're running it back.
Running it back next year. All right.
You guys are fifth graders, but we're running it back.
This is the Bricket.
Thanks, guys.
Champs.
All right.
We got more.
Let's say bye. Bye.
Hi, Mom.
Thank you.
No problem. Just get a photo real quick.
Yeah. All right. Why don't you guys come on in? We're doing
All right, and we are back. So we had the Ford girls. Now we got the Ford boys here. Champions, another set of champions. Coach, you 2 for 2.
Killing it.
They need to give you like a statue or something.
I need something.
I need something. Before we get started, we're going to have the boys introduce themselves. Make sure you say your first and last name. Speak up to the mic. Speak into the mic.
Keelan Rivera.
Take the mic.
Rodney Sikandi.
Jeremiah Suburvi. Jaden Gonzalez. Nathaniel Gonzalez. Jacob Long. Randy Todd.
Drayson Swatson. Scorford Apollon.
Adet Juan.
Yandi Ramon.
Okay, Coach. You're back.
I'm already knowing.
You're back. I think all your emotions.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, now you got the girls a championship. Now you got the boys a championship. How exhausted were you?
Yeah, I was
coaching
ready.
2 teams?
Definitely ready to take a day off after that.
All right. What was special about this group?
Just another great group. Came together on the court, did a lot of teamwork. Everybody just worked together. The kids were great. I don't know. They were just a great team.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Did things come easy? Did things come together easy for them?
Yeah, well, there are some kids here that have played on a team before, so, there were some definite leaders on the team that helped the others along, and that was a nice thing to see, that everybody was treated the same, no matter what the ability was, they all helped each other. So it was nice.
Yeah, and in the championship game, what was kind of Was there any hurdles they had to overcome, or was it just straight focus and they knew the task at hand?
Straight focus, I mean, it was one game at a time. We didn't want to get ahead of ourselves, but they all tried really hard. They showed up to practice, and they just put their head down and plowed through, and they did a great job, and I was very proud of them, and I was very honored to be their coach. They were a good team.
Yeah, definitely. Especially when you going through that week, coaching 2 teams. That's like that's
it was a lot. Yeah, it was definitely a lot. We hadn't won. The girls hadn't won in 10 years, and I think the boys hadn't won in 8. So it was something that we really wanted.
Yeah.
And once we got a little taste of winning, we just put our heads down and we knew we could do it, and they did it, and it was great.
All right, definitely, fellas. Anyone can answer this. I mean, at what point in the season did you guys think that you had a chance of winning it all? Go ahead.
Pretty much since the first game of the season. I mean, I looked at my team, and we had a lot of talent, a lot of good players. We had good chemistry. We're all friends, so I just knew we were going to win from the start.
Yeah. He's my play-by-play guy. So there's a couple YouTube videos with Jeremy doing play-by-play on the high school.
Yeah, Jeremiah.
Jeremiah, man, on the summer league. I don't know. I'll send that link to you. How many games
I've
did you
seen
do?
some of them, yeah.
How many games did you call during that summer league?
I think it was like 1.
1? Did you do Salem as well? Did you do one in Salem?
No.
Nah, we gotta get you in Salem. I'll put you on the payroll. Which game stood out the most? Which game was your favorite game that you played? This is for everybody.
Obviously a championship game, but one of my favorite besides the championship was the game against Washington.
Okay, what was it about that game?
I mean, that was the ticket to go to advance to the semifinals. So,
Right.
we just had a lot of chemistry that game.
Right.
We were all excited and just
Got the
fun all around.
job
done.
Anybody else? Anybody else want to crack at it?
on,
Want to
guys.
answer? Everybody's shy now.
My favorite game was the Connery game because that was our last game of pool play and we went undefeated in pool play, so that was my favorite game.
Hurts my heart. Connery's my school.
Yeah.
Hurts my heart. I'm upset.
One of my favorite wins was the Ingles. You know why? Because I've been playing against Ingles I've been coaching for the last 8 years. And every time Ingles gets us. And when we shook hands, you know what she said? You finally got me. So that felt good.
Right.
That felt good, yeah.
Finally was able to break the curse.
Yeah.
What do you hope they learned from this experience? And, because everything's a teaching moment when you play basketball.
Well, I hope that they learn that, being an athlete, being on a team, it's not just about winning. It's about, teamwork, discipline. It affects academics. All those things come into play. And, it's not just about winning. It's being on the team, showing leadership, showing school pride. And I also told them that, moving forward, academics are important. Being a good sportsman is important. A good team player. All of it. All of it. Just so much.
Now,
so many things.
Any of these players moving on to middle school?
I hope so. The fifth graders, I'm losing a lot of fifth graders.
Okay.
But I hope that this gave them the will to want to move forward and choose basketball. I love basketball.
Right.
Or any sport, actually.
Right.
But, understand that being on a team is important and helpful and good for them for academics and all those things.
Yeah, and because for the fifth graders, if they continue on, they're gonna learn in that phase is like your last game in a certain uniform. Like when you get to middle school, when you get to high school, senior night and stuff like that. And for coaches, that's kind of also like a special moment too, like coaching the group that's moving on for the last.
Yeah.
And you're able to send them off, hoping like they take the tools.
Hoping that they took something from what they did in their elementary school years. Hopefully it'll stick with them. And, hopefully it'll give them the will to want to continue.
Is that the hardest part?
It's letting go. Tough.
Go?
Yeah, very tough because I have these kids for 2 years. So, when you coach them and you watch them grow and they're doing so well, and then all of a sudden they're gone.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's exciting to start over with a new group. So I do look forward to my 4th graders being in 5th grade next year, being leaders, and passing on the torch to the 3rd grade that's coming up.
Definitely, and then we're going to run it back, right?
Yeah.
We're running back? We're running
For
it back
sure.
with those guys who are coming back? We need a repeat. A repeat.
Yeah, and I got a great group of boys that I know they're going to be good leaders.
All right, definitely. Well, fellas, thank you for coming. I'll be at y'all game next year.
Yeah.
Fellas, I'll be there next year.
We'll be there, right?
We'll be there.
4th graders, right? Moving on?
Yeah, parents. Shout out to the parents.
Yes, absolutely. Great group
Thank
of
you
parents. So supportive. Excellent. Couldn't have asked for a better team.
All right, we out of here.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right. Thanks, boys.
You want to say? I mean, what you want to say?
We also had an undefeated season, so.
Okay.
One more.
Perfect
One
season.
more. He didn't say anything. We did have an undefeated season.
For anybody that's watching the TV, like kids, stuff like that, know that you can do anything.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, man.
Here comes the waterworks.
Always know that like your dreams can come true, and like try your best with everything you can, all your might, and yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
You just can't beat me in a one-on-one, though. Lastly, last two, because we got to get out of here.
Never give up. No, don't let no one say you can't do something, and always try your best.
Thank you.
Last one.
If you're thinking like you want to play a sport and stuff, never like if you're playing a sport, you practice a lot, you don't make a team, you try again until you actually succeed.
Excellent.
Wise
Excellent
words.
advice.
Wise words from the kids. All right. Thank you all. Thank you. We just got to take a picture and then that's it.
All right. Awesome. Thank you.
Yep. All right, and we got our last champions here. We got this isn't all their team. You know, some people got other sporting events at this time of the year, but we have the Shoemaker back-to-back champions, right? Am I correct? Back-to-back. I had some of y'all. Who was here last year? Oh, just you? Just you? Anthony too, but he's not here, man. What's going on?
None really. Just
living the dream?
Yep.
All right. Before we get started, I want everybody to introduce yourself. You can start.
All right. I'm Moses Yankee representing the Shoemaker Sharks.
I'm Cooper.
What's your last name, Cooper?
Hetherington. And I'm Noah Belleville. I represent number 22 of the Shoemaker Sharks.
Hi, I'm Samuel Asensio, and I'm number 15 of the Sharks.
I'm Tristan Duvert, and I'm number 11 of the Shoemaker Sharks.
I'm Ian Harris, and I represent Shoemaker Sharks.
All right, fellas. Oh, yeah, you know.
I am Miss Sullivan. I am here on behalf of Coach D. He was not able to make it, so I'm stepping in his place.
All right. Always got to have a representation.
Okay.
All right, always. All right, man. All right, so you guys, your team did it again. How were you able to do it this year? How were you guys able to do it this year? I mean, what was kind of like, you know, if there was any hurdles in the season that you had to overcome, or was it just hard work the whole year?
Just hard work, honestly, like the passing and we just had on the 2-on-3 zone defense. We aced that.
Yeah. And it's such a long week too. It's like a month-long tournament and stuff. Did fatigue ever kick in, or was it just another day ready for the next game each time you guys won?
Just another day.
Yeah. What was like? What would you say was the strength of this team that was able to help you guys on the championship run?
Like maybe our defense. Yeah, our defense.
What about the defense was?
Like on our 2-3 zone, like we always shifted and we always just worked together.
Yeah. In that championship game, I mean, what was the game plan going in there? How were you guys able to execute it? What did you guys take away from the other team that they did well, and how were you guys able to implement what you do well, so and to give them a hard time?
We just had to focus and use our defense as our strategy, and then on our offense, we just aced our passing, and yeah.
Was that one of the team things, like ball movement? Was that emphasized a lot by the coach? All right. minus the championship game, I mean, talk about all the lead up to the championship game, the regular season games. I mean, some of the matchups that your team had. What were some of those matchups that really helped you guys build a strong character?
Probably Sisson, because they had a strong fight. They beat us once, and then they beat us at our gym, and we beat them at their gym.
Yeah. What would you say was the difference in those two games, the win and the loss?
Probably like at our gym, it's kind of smaller, but we could still like strategize and just like honestly use our offense and defense to just win.
All right. And then what did you learn from the loss?
The loss, like we learned, like they could shoot, like most of their players can shoot, so we learned to like step up a bit and just use our teamwork and win.
All right. For the rest of you fellas, what other games during the season besides the championship game? What other games really stood out for you guys? That was your favorite, and give a good reason. You said none.
There's lots of games that gave us hard work, but I would say the last game of the season really.
Who was that against?
Washington.
Yeah. All right. What about that game that that helped you guys going forward?
It showed us like what's going to happen and like the build up to the playoffs.
Yeah. Anybody else? Anybody else got one?
I think it was the Bricket games because we played good defense and offense.
What about Bricket that gave you guys a tough time with playing against them?
They kept passing it around and
ball movement, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, make you guys work. What was the most exciting part of the season? What was something that you guys had a lot of fun doing this season?
versing Sisson.
All right, Sisson. Get to my guy right here. You want to act like you don't talk?
I don't.
You a lie. You a lie. Hey, which game stood out to you, man? What was the game that really stood out for you?
The champion games.
Yeah. What about the championship game?
Our game versus in the champion game, they played good defense. They shoot the ball a couple of times, miss, hit some, and that's how we just knew to step up and play defense and harder than them.
Yeah, definitely. How's the feeling after you guys won the championship? Like when the buzzer went off, when the clock hit 0, what was the feeling like for you guys? What were you guys feeling in that moment?
Great, happy.
Yeah. Pass the mic down. Some folks want to say something.
It felt good.
Felt amazing. Yeah.
It felt good because of all the build-up.
Right.
It was epic.
It was epic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Besides, I'm new to this team anyway, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm new.
It felt good having 3 championships in our school, and yeah.
Yeah, and to do it back to back too. You saw they did it last year, and then to come back and do it again this year is not an easy thing. Because you're a target on a lot of teams. How was the team able to not, let last year's success affect this year's season?
It's really an everyday thing. Like every season, if we just lock in, we'll win. But if we're just fooling around, then we won't.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. And how many of you are 5th graders, or how many of you are coming back next year? Any 5th graders here?
They're all 5th graders.
Yeah, all 5th graders. So this was y'all last time at the school. So you're going out with a championship.
Yep.
How y'all feel about that? Going out with the championship?
I mean, it's great.
Yeah. Okay. That's no better way to go out. We'll see y'all in the next level, middle school.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, congratulations. I know this isn't all the team, but congratulations to you young men for coming in here and representing on a great season. Thanks to the parents that brought them here. Thanks to Riley for dealing with all this for the last hour and some change. We are out of here. It's been great having all these kids come to the studio. Yeah, we're out of here. Have a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Good job, man.
All right. There you go.